y'all? It's your girl, Shay Renee. So let's just get into it, shall we? What's up, y'all? It's your girl Shay Renee. My camera is not working, and it's probably because I done frightened it over here. My hair is out, and I done did my night twists already for me to go to bed after this, looking like Felicia from Friday with a hat on. I put a hat on to be respectful, but the camera ain't working, child. So I said, you know what? We not gonna let no obstacles get us from doing this live tonight, okay? Because we supposed to been did this, okay? But thank y'all for joining. My girl D is in the building. She said, "Hey Shay, what's up? What's up, D? Thank you so much for joining." We got LaQuanda Govan in the building. She says, "Hey Shay and Chad, I hope I can stay awake tonight." Don't worry, LaQuanda, we ain't gonna be on here too late, child. Cause listen, I got to. I was just talking to my husband earlier. I have got to gain better nighttime go to bed habits. Okay, go to bed habits. All right, and I've been doing this detox, y'all. It's called RD72, where the first day you do a juice fast, the second day you drink or, you don't drink anything or eat anything. Then tomorrow I drink all water, and then I do a refeed day, which I will eat only raw vegetables. So just trying to detox my body, y'all, with all these processed foods and stuff that we be eating. And child, I've been eating good, okay, over the last couple of months and not treating my body right. So I said, let me do a fast reset on this thing. We got to say halt. Who goes there to what I'm putting on the fork these days? Kicking up the exercise routine, all those good things. Literally, fit at 40 is my thing now. Okay, fit at 40 is my thing. All right. So that's what we about to do. We about to take our health seriously, okay? More seriously, rather. My friend is here. Sweet P724 says, "Hey Shay and Chad, what's up? What's up?" Sweet P, D, and LaQuanda are all members of mine. Welcome, welcome. Thank y'all so much for coming to support your girl on the late night creep. Okay. Sweet P is also one of my mods. All right. Thank you for jumping on with your friend tonight. All right. So, y'all, we got to talk about the things that's going on Beyond the Gates. First and foremost, how trifling of them to give us a rerun episode yesterday. Today was the holiday. Why we get a rerun? We could have got new episodes all week, child. I just feel like this show is too early. It's too far in its early stages. It's still in its early stages for it to be giving us all these reruns as often as they have done. We tired, okay? Beyond the Gates, folks, stop it. Get the people in there acting enough to go and get you some material to keep the thing on here. All right. I don't want to turn on no daggone reruns no more. I don't want to see that. I didn't want to turn on and see Ted standing at the counter with Shanice again. Okay. But y'all, let's get on to it. We have already discussed up to and through episode 166, right? We talked about 166 last time, where I think the last episode was where we need to pick up is where Ashley, she caught Derek standing up. Okay. So we're gonna start there. We're gonna get into it. Oh, my other mod is here. What's up, getting jazzy with Jazz TV? She says, hey Shay and chat. What's up? What's up? Laquanda Govan says they killing me all these reruns. Yeah, I'm like, we're too early in the stages for it to be a whole bunch of reruns, child. We can't be doing that. All right, y'all, we after the 5 minute mark. Let's go and get into it, okay? So, y'all, we got to talk about Ashley and Derek real fast. We're going to go and get over that. Ashley sees Derek standing up, and as soon as she saw him standing up, that was her way to say, yes, I can get away from this ninja. I knew his ass was fucking lying, and I was with him to, because I felt sorry for him and shit. Now I want to go ahead and go on back to Andre because that's who I wanted to be with anyway. So let me go ahead and make a good old excuse for me to exit stage left because I don't really like this ninja anyway. Okay. So let me go and get on up out of here and use this as an excuse. Now, I love the way that Ashley's mama set her straight. Her mother basically told her, so you are over here crying and lying and doing all this stuff, mad at Derek because you caught him standing up, which Derek was in the wrong because he didn't want to admit that all this time, you knew that he didn't want to realize that Ashley was only with him because she felt sorry for him. And the fact that he didn't want to face the music and see that that was the case, he didn't want to realize that that was the case. So he wanted to live in Delulu land and hurry up and rush her to marry him because it's harder to get out of a marriage. So he feel like, okay, let me hurry up and marry her. So when she realizes that I've been fucking lying to her ass all this time, then she can't go nowhere right away. And that's fucked up. And I get it. Ashley, like all this time you got me taking care of you, lifting you up and shit, helping you in the tub, like something is wrong with you, got me washing you up and shit. Like she's doing extra stuff to help him. And you over here basically pretending to be a paraplegic. You acting like you are more hurt or injured than you really are. And then poor Jacob got pulled into it as if daggone Naomi didn't need more reasons to be mad at Jacob. And Naomi, girl, get yourself together because you about to be divorced just like your mama and your daggone auntie because you're doing too much, sis. I don't know if them changing your wig up got you acting crazy, but you need to stop. You need to stop. But we're going to get to Naomi and her Delulu land too. But Ashley was just waiting in the wings for a reason for Derek to fuck up so that she can go running back to Andre. And the nerve of her to think that she could call Andre and he was supposed to just be like, oh, good. I'm glad Derek messed up. Now I can come on back over here with your dry ass. Ashley, you have given him literally no reason to be checking for you. I don't know why he's checking for you as hard as he is now or was. But we're going to get into that when we get into it. Okay. We're going to get into that when we get to it. All right. So Ashley, her mama is basically bringing to her attention, baby girl. Okay. I understand you mad at Derek. And I loves me some Derek. Okay. Her mama, Jan talking about how much she liked Derek and this, that, and the third. And she understand that Ashley feels betrayed. But Ashley, you lying to yourself. Because basically you just admitted to me that, can you admit that you were just with him because he hurt himself? Would you have been back with him if it wasn't for his injury? So Ashley deflects. And she says, no, I mean, I love Derek, but like, I just can't help but to think that now, what if this was all a lie? And girl, I am so sick of Ashley and her, oh, the universe is doing this. And there's a reason why I walked in on him standing up. And this, that, and the third. And, there's no way that this was so miraculous overnight for him to be standing up like this. You had to have been standing up. So now your professional point is kicking in. And Derek had to know that shit wasn't even like, that shit wasn't going to work for you, sir. I told y'all that Ashley was going to find any reason to be mad at Derek. If he had a did that shit at their wedding, she would have been livid. Just like she was mad at him once she realized, listen, you got me over here washing your ass, helping you in the tub and stuff, and you did not need help. You didn't need all the help that I've been giving you. And that would have flashed before her eyes. And especially, she would have been a runaway damn bride, y'all. Let's just go ahead and call a spade a spade. That bitch would have saw him standing up at the end of the aisle, and she would have ran to the arms of Andre. And the fact that Andre is the first person that she calls when all this shit, like, she has a whole conversation with Naomi, which, Naomi, you trifling as fuck. And I'm about to dig in your ass, okay? You go over here. Ashley calls you to tell you the bullshit. And Ashley is not totally worn out and torn up over the whole situation with Derek. I feel like this whole time Ashley is goddamn relieved. She's happy as a damn lemur that she caught that motherfucker standing up. So now she can call Andre. So she just wanted to get Naomi's blessing. Now, Naomi tells her, listen, girl, okay? I done already had one of my friends fuck over my mama. All right. And she done fucked around and married my daddy. I don't need you marrying my other daddy. Okay. He my damn stepdaddy now. They are married. They are happy. But I just want you to be upfront and honest about everything that you're going to do. So Naomi, you basically went on and gave your friend the blessing on the sideline, as long as she upfront and honest and tells the truth, to go after your mama's husband. Hasn't your mother been through enough? There is no fucking way. Let my best friend come to me and even insinuate that she gonna try to throw that pussy at my damn mama's husband. You got me fucked up. But Naomi ain't shit either, because she ain't even tell her daddy that goddamn Haley faked that pregnancy. And she didn't tell her daddy that girl ain't never get no damn sonogram. Ashley told her that outside and violated the HIPAA laws. But you ain't tell your father. You also didn't tell your mama that Ashley still has feelings for Andre. And you also didn't tell your mother that about the sonogram situation. So, Naomi, where does your loyalty lie? It seemed like you more damn loyal to your goddamn friends. I don't get it. There is no way. My friend, especially you supposed to be somebody I call my best friend, I would have been like, bitch, you better leave my mama's man alone. You got me fucked all the way up. You know exactly. And then the fact that Ashley had enough balls to even try to get Naomi's blessing to go after Andre, the unmitigated goal of you. And you were there in the friend group when Haley did all that stuff to get to Bill. These some treacherous assholes, I'm telling you, that's friends with damn Naomi. And Naomi, you are allowing them around your damn mama. And you are a fucked up individual. You sat there and watched how your father hurt your mother, and your friend had a big part in it. And now you're going to sit up here. You said that they have found their way. First of all, you try to make it seem like, really Naomi don't really know what's going on with Andre and Danny, first and foremost. She don't. So you tried to tell Ashley that basically, yeah, I think they just going through the motions to, piss you off and my dad. And that's not the truth. At first that was the case, but they're finding their way to each other. Them two are becoming the hottest couple on daytime, on the soaps. People love them together. So the writers will be really fucked up to try to ruin this because Haley done poisoned Bill and he done found out about her, and now she trying to go and bust it wide open and throw it back on Isaiah. We gonna get to that, because Bill, why are you so dumb? Why are you not picking up on the fact that this bitch is asking you 85 times about Isaiah? Girl, what? I would have been like, girl, why is you asking me so many questions? I done told you I ain't dealing with that case. Why you keep asking me about him? Sit down somewhere and stop giving me tea, child. But Naomi is trash. Moving on. I loved when Andre came over there. Mind you, know I didn't love that he came over there because Andre, why do you keep on running to this woman's aid? She does not need you. If she needs therapy or she needs somebody to talk to, she talked to her mama and Naomi, and that was enough. She basically called Andre over there, not because she is just so in distress and her and Andre are besties. She wanted to call Andre over there to see if he would leave his marriage for her. And that right there is fucked up. Your best friend just told you, I don't want nobody hurting my mama. But Naomi full of shit. And you sat there mad that Jacob knew about what happened with Derek. Now, why are you mad at Jacob? Derek, first of all, Derek, you threw Jacob under the damn bus. And if I was Jacob, I wouldn't fuck with you no more. Because you sat at that table together and Derek is getting drunk in his wheelchair, all sad, and they walk up on him and he's like, yeah, you know, man, I should have went on and told her like you told me to. Huh? What? Why you told me? How I get in it? I told you to tell her. But he gonna say, well, hold on. He did tell me to tell her. He did tell me to tell her. But Naomi gets mad at Jacob. Jacob, what? Naomi, Jacob has nothing to do with this. That's a grown ass man. And why would he get in the middle of their relationship? You also have to understand that Jacob is friends with Derek. You're friends with Ashley. You're not going to go into, did you go and tell Jacob that Ashley knew that Haley didn't have no sonogram? Did you go tell him that? So you're not sharing everything with your husband while you expected him to share every damn thing with you. You didn't tell him right away that you was probably going to get rid of that baby regardless, and you ain't want to have no baby. And you keep on arguing with him back and back, forth and forth about whether, getting mad at him because he actually wanted to be a dad. She crazy as all get up. I can't stand it. Naomi is just, I don't get her. Chelsea is the only person that has checked Naomi 1,000%. Even though Chelsea, I mean, girl, I'm trying to figure out where your part is in this show at this point. But the parts that you have had, I'm glad that you checking the motherfucker. And the motherfucker need to be your sister Naomi, because she is doing the absolute most. But moving on. Let's go on over to child, because Andre basically tells her, listen, she says, well, you said, is there, I mean, basically, is there still, Ashley asked Andre, is there still a chance for us? Like you said that there's a possibility or whatever. She tried to word it where she's asking him if they can be together. And he said, no, I think I'm falling in love with my wife. And she said, you think? He said, that's what my heart is telling me. I am so glad he told her that. And he basically set a boundary. Like, listen, I'm your friend and I'm here for you. But yeah, we can't be doing this. Me and you will never be a thing at this point. Okay. The time, your time is up. The jig is up. So going back to daggone Derek, if that's what you want to do, honey, because me and you will never be a thing. And I'm glad that Andre said that to her. But Ashley gonna keep on going. She gonna keep on trying to talk to him and be like, but what if, and this, and Paris, and he was like, yeah, I can't be the one to take you to Paris. And the fact that Andre just did Paris in his apartment and didn't spend no cash on that hoe, I'm so glad he ain't trick on her. That is the last thing he needed to do. But let's move on to Andre and Danny, okay? I love the fact that Andre opened up to Danny about his parents. I was under the impression that Andre's parents passed away when he was younger, but it seems like they passed away in his older age. And we realized that he didn't want to take from, and comment down in the chat. It seems to me that they're trying to imply that the reason that he doesn't want to take pictures is because the only pictures that he has to admire is the pictures of his parents. So he doesn't see himself through the lens the same way that his parents saw him. I really couldn't really break down or dissect what they were trying to infer about why he don't want to take pictures. But it seems to me that they're saying that in this specific episode is where he breaks down to Danny why he don't want to take pictures. But I love how Danny said to him, if I saw your parents, I would say that, you guys came together and created such a beautiful human, and that is so loving, kind, and understanding. And I think at that moment was when his heart melted for her, that Danny could see right through him. And she could see I think she felt the connection that they were creating. And I really love what's going on between Danny and Andre, because, I know that Danny still holds a fire for Bill, but Bill, he just does not deserve it at this point. And I know people don't want Ted and Nicole to get back together, but I think that Bill is way worse than Ted. And I just don't think that they should be together. I really, really don't. I really don't think. I think that Bill does not deserve Danny whatsoever. So here we go. Let me get back to the comments real quick. LaQuanda Govan says, I'm sick of Naomi, Ashley, and Derek. Girl, me too. Me too, friend. I'm sick of all three of their ass, okay? And Jacob. Put him right on in there. D. Herford says, Ashley, don't even go here. Not Ashley, don't go here, child. That is hilarious. Yeah, Naomi is trash. Absolutely. 1000 freaking percent. Trash basura. Okay? Trash. Okay? LaQuanda says, I'm so glad he walked away from Ashley. Me too. Me too, because Ashley needed that. She thought that she had big balls and that she was going to just, get control and take over. And she was just going to be back with her man. No, child. No, you're not. You're absolutely not. LaQuanda Govan says, I love that moment between Andre and Ashley. I did, and Danny. Yeah, I did too. I think that that was a very enlightening moment for them. And I love that they ended the moment with him letting her know that he's going to go ahead and do the photo shoot. So she was going to she called Ridge Forrester and they set it up. And now they on the plane to go to LA to get this all started. So listen. Child, I wonder how this is going to be when Ashley tells Shanice that she knows that homeboy is not, he got some feeling in his legs and he been lying about it, and Shanice didn't tell her. But Shanice couldn't tell her because of HIPAA laws. But also Ashley gonna be like, well, girl, I asked you to be one of my bridesmaids. You couldn't, kind of throw me a bone or two. But she knew that Derek was over there lying. And then Ashley lied about not wanting to set the reason for why she ain't want to set no damn date. Ashley, girl, I'm over Ashley, child. We got to move on from her. Let's go on, slide on over here to Dana, Leslie, and Eva. Let me say this. I am extremely sick and tired of them trying to humanize. I think the writers are trying to humanize Dana and Eva. We will never get that for Dana. I will not see it for her. She needs to get her ass in trouble for what she did. She tried to unalive somebody not once but twice and totally ruined an entire marriage. Why the fuck do we keep on giving this lady a chance? And why do you keep on trying to people? I think that the writers are continuously trying to make us feel sorry for her. Like, oh, they ousted her. Oh, they did this. That family is trying to make her feel small and make her feel bad. You fuck somebody's husband, bitch. I don't give a damn how they treated you. You should have never messed with him knowing that he was married. And that's where you know what? Listen, women, we have got to stop doing that. Stop it. Stop letting these men give you these sob ass stories. Oh, my wife treats me so bad. And then, okay, divorce her then. Yeah, we can slap shoes and have a nice little rump session when your ass is divorced. Because I'm not about to be over here fucking on somebody's husband. That's not what I do. Okay? So the minute that you decided to infringe upon their marriage and sleep with this lady's husband, you get what you get. And the fact that she is extremely delusional and Eva is over here fueling the delusion. Like, oh, well, we're supposed to be a family. No, you're not. You were sleeping with somebody's man, girl. Are you insane? This woman is batshit crazy. And the writers are like fueling this bullshit like it's okay. And the fact that she continues to torment this family and Ted and Nicole are divorced. Leave her the fuck alone. It's like you want to wear this lady's skin. And you're mad that it's not visibly bothering Nicole that you keep on going after this man. And Ted has told you 1,000 times that he wants to be back with his wife. However, Ted, you're an idiot because you say one thing but do something else. I don't give a damn what's going on at this table at the diner. Why are you sitting down at the table with them? You can have lunch with Eva by yourself. I would have came over to the table, spoke to my daughter, and went on about my business. The problem is you giving Dana Leslie too much damn FaceTime. That's what you're doing. And this whole I hope we can be friends. No, you cannot be her friend. There is no way that I will be giving her any type of friendship. You will be my foe forever. Forever. She totally ruined your whole fucking life. And if you love Nicole and your children as much as you say you do, because Ted, let's be very clear, you were dead fucking wrong. Because the minute that you started taking your son to go to see your mistress, you got the game fucked up. Absolutely. And you didn't do enough. I mean, I don't know what you did outside of sending flowers, but that was not enough. I would have been at the doorstep of my house every day. But yet and still, you were letting Dana Leslie into your hotel room every day. I would have a picture with security saying this woman is not to be within 10 feet of me. If you see her on camera on my floor, we're done. But again, this is a soap opera, so they got to keep the drama. But Ted, you's a dummy. There is no way that woman would have been able to ruin my life like that. Absolutely not. And I would not be friends with her. Never. So Nicole is over at the country club while Ted is, sitting down with with Eva and Dana and her delusion. Now, Dana also keeps on pushing and instilling her delusion on Eva. Now, Eva, I get it. You are her daughter. And you're trying to build a relationship with your father. But let's be very clear. Your hands are certainly not clean. You could easily go over to Nicole and tell Nicole, listen, not for nothing. I think I owe you this. I don't know how this, will help, but my mama pulled the fire alarm. If you could just offer her that, I want her to tell Nicole that her mother pulled that fire alarm. And I want her to also tell her that Ted was dead drunk, and she told her mother, and her mother went over there. Because really, y'all, we don't know if they slept together for real or not. We don't know if Ted got it up or not. It seemed like the man passed out and he had Hennessy dick. Okay. I don't know if he really stuck it in. He probably didn't even ejaculate. But the way that Eva is, she's enabling her mother. And I don't like that. I don't like it. But Eva, you're going to get your just desserts, sis. You're going to get your just desserts because you think that the shit that you're doing is cute and it's absolutely not. Sitting up here enabling your mother is not the business. It is not the business. And I just really want somebody to humble Dana. And I feel like in the coming episodes that Anita is going to feel bad for Dana and involve her somehow in the charity because it has something to do with Barbara. I'm gonna need Anita to get over her this this anguish or this feeling that she has about doing Barbara so wrong. First of all, Dana never met Barbara. And the only reason why she's having any type of feelings or emotions towards her mama that she ain't never know was because of the fact that she now has money. And she only got it because she's this lady's daughter. Dana full of shit. Her ass needs to be found out for what she did. And I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just tired. I am sick and tired of these writers trying to make us feel sorry for her. I don't fucking feel sorry for her. I will never feel like we can humanize her because she keeps on doing shit. You keep on fucking with people, going to people's houses and shit, and it's irrelevant at this point. And I'm tired of her getting all this screen time. Why is she getting all this screen time for her doing diabolical shit? And her delusion. So we see Laura helping Nicole with the charity benefit, and Laura is talking about her boyfriend, and Nicole is pairing and sharing stories with Laura and trying to help Laura realize that Laura's like, I've been holding on to this relationship for so long, and now I think it's just time for me to go ahead and let it go. But do you think that you and Ted could have worked it out, type of stuff? And I'm like, Laura, Ted and Nicole are total. I don't know what the hell going on with you and your boyfriend. It seemed like he don't have no ambition. Um, and that's your issue with him. But Ted and Nicole, that is a whole different subject. I believe that Nicole did not. I don't think that Nicole handled that correctly with Ted. I really don't. I think that Nicole should have went to therapy with Ted. I would have liked to see them have a conversation with a therapist together, like go through that to get instead of her just making a rash decision. But again, it is what it is. It is what it is. But as Nicole is talking, Ted made his way over to the country club, and she's telling him, thank you so much for your donation. I would love for you to actually come to the benefit. Like, she's smiling at him, she's being cordial with him and whatnot. And you know what? Listen, do your thing, Nicole. Do your thing, girl. If that's what you feel like you need to do, be nice to him. But you really ain't trying to really be nice to him. You ain't trying to be with him for real. I, I don't know. I don't know what this whole feeling Nicole is having where it comes to Ted. If she's trying to um be cool with him again or just be cordial, I don't know. But I hope that this means that they are going to try to work it out. But Ted seems like he done gave up. Like, you know what? Nicole done told me she forgave me, but there's no room for us to be back together. So I'm going to just go ahead and move on with my life. Ted just seems like a chump. He's a damn gummy worm. And I just, he just don't have enough balls to get his wife back, y'all. And that's just what it is. But moving on, I'm wondering if she says that he can bring a plus one to the show. I mean to the charity benefit. I don't know if he gonna actually bring a plus one. I'm thinking that this is where they're going to introduce him and Shanice making an appearance, and I think that's going to further push Nicole away because she's going to be like, you know what? I don't know what to do with this man. I don't know if it's going to make Nicole jealous or whatnot because now this is another woman outside of Leslie that he's dealing with or not. I don't know. But I hope that he comes with Eva and that's it. I hope he don't bring Shanice with him because it's like this ain't the event for you to be trying to debut another damn woman. Is really not. But then again, I don't know if Nicole's going to have Carlton as a date, but who knows? So moving on. Um, we have Isaiah goes to visit Joey. And we find out that Joey actually is somebody that's been more of a father figure to him than his own damn daddy. Okay. So he's Isaiah is talking to Joey apparently when he was doing little thieving shit and selling the weeds up at the school and stuff and making money. I guess they was trying to have him be a little Tariq St. Patrick type of story. And so Joey, even though he probably was doing some of the dirt and on Joey's watch, Joey told him to go and finish school and stop doing bullshit. Even though he didn't want to be a cop, Joey told him, I understand your position. I understand that your dad wants you to be a cop and you ain't got to be a cop, but you can be something better than what you're doing. And I wonder if Joey threatened Elon with Isaiah because he knows that he has the upper hand in the relationship. But I don't think that Joey really wants Isaiah to be doing bad because he gave him the advice and he feels like he looks at him like another son. So moving on, okay, moving the hell on. Um, that's interesting to see this interaction with Joey and Isaiah. People were in the blogs saying that they feel like Ashley is Joey's daughter. What do y'all think about that? Do y'all think that Ashley is Joey's daughter? I don't think that Ashley's Joey's daughter because wouldn't Jan have felt some type of way when she saw Joey and they would have had some type of interaction when Jan was there getting some keys or something from child, what's her face that's sleeping with Joey? Vanessa. We would have picked up on some sort of energy when they were interacting. So I don't know. I don't know. But I want y'all to comment in the chat. I didn't see anybody comment why they feel like Andre wasn't taking pictures. Tell me what y'all think is y'all. Oh, Miss B is here. What's up, Miss B? Thank you so much for joining. Wait, I would love to get your thoughts on this as well, Miss B. Let me know what you think about why Andre doesn't want to take pictures. I mean, my thought on it is because that was really the only thing he had left with his parents or whatever, which I think is a crazy reason to not take pictures of yourself. It didn't really flush out to be something reasonable to me. I didn't get it. So maybe help me understand, y'all, why he wasn't taking no pictures. But that whole interaction with Isaiah and Joey, I remember Vanessa came in and um, Vanessa recognized Isaiah and she picked up on Joey telling her a lie when Joey was like he didn't know Isaiah like that or whatever the case may be. And she was like, well, I know who Isaiah is. That's Elon's son. He was in Jacob's wedding. So now Joey is going to have to be honest with Vanessa about who Isaiah is. And I'm like, damn, Joey, you going to sit up there and lie to Vanessa? She keep on trying to prove to you that she ain't no damn dummy, but she actually is because Vanessa was doing too much going to the country club talking to the trainer guy, talking about she done set him up on sleeping with some people, dates. And I'm like, okay, Vanessa, you taking this madam title real to the heart. Laquanda Govan says, I don't understand why Ted keeps talking to Leslie. There's nothing to talk about. There isn't. Eva is a grown ass woman. There is no need to do that. Like, why are you talking to her at all? She would be invisible to me. Sweet P724 says, Ted is an idiot. And is, okay, a pure idiot. Laquanda Govan says, Eva is two-faced. She definitely is. And listen, my thing is, I know that that Leslie is Eva's mother, but right is right and wrong is wrong. I think she owes it to Nicole. The way that you came and turned up in her lifestyle is for you to go and tell her that. I think she owes her that at least. Love Key says, hey, good evening, everyone. What's up, sis? Thank you so much for joining. Love Key is also one of my members. Shout out to you. Miss B is in the building, y'all. My friend is here. She is also one of my members, and I told y'all to go over there and subscribe to the So What You Think podcast or channel. She does Beyond the Gates every day, okay? And she had some trivia going on over there yesterday, y'all. Go on over there and see if you can guess, okay? Don't speed through and get the answers. Miss B says, hey, sis, I hit the like button. Yes, everybody hit the like button that's in the chat. I appreciate y'all. We got 15 of y'all in the chat. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for watching me. So please go on and hit that like button, okay? Miss B says, nah, Jan did work for Nessa at their house. So Andre and the pictures, he on the run from something. You think so? You think he on the run? Well, that's a good perspective. Okay, so Andre might be on the run, child. What y'all think? Do y'all think Andre on the run? What he on the run from? What he done did? What Andre done did out here in these streets? Okay, I needs to know. So, anyways, moving on from that, Vanessa and Joey, I'm trying to understand this interaction with Vanessa and Joey. I don't know. Vanessa wants to be a mob wife so bad, and it's just annoying. So we get Isaiah and Jacob sitting down to eat. Okay. Isaiah drops it on Jacob that he feels like Jacob wasn't totally honest about the state of their family with him, that he didn't know, just basically what was going on. He feels like Jacob hid a lot of things from him. And he feels like he really doesn't have a relationship with their father. And it was worse than what he really thought. And I'm just like, Isaiah, you can't blame all of this on Jacob. Jacob is trying to keep the family together. And I just think that it's just extremely petty that they have shunned this boy so much because he didn't want to be a police officer. I think that's stupid. I really do. I think it's really, really stupid that they are that mad at him because he didn't want to be in law enforcement. There is more jobs out here than law enforcement. And there's no way that you could tear me away from my son because he don't want to do the same job I did. It's like these people love to be on the force more than they love their damn children. It's actually kind of loser-esque. It's like that person at work that is underpaid, like you're underpaid and overzealous. You're doing too much. Jacob and Elon and his mama will be the ones at work that I would just be like, y'all doing entirely too damn much. And we don't get paid enough for you to be all up in my damn business and overdoing your job. Just do your fucking job and go home and leave me the fuck alone. Like you want to make love to your damn job type shit, Elon and Jacob on. But moving on, let's go on over to Bill and Haley. Haley keep on putting drops of shit in his damn tea and his soup and all his shit. Haley is doing her best to poison the fuck out of Bill. She's going to poison the fuck and kill the fuck out of Bill. Okay. And Bill, and he ain't even know it. He keep on drinking shit and whatnot. And I'm like, girl, You are so obvious. The way she keeps pushing him to drink this tea and shit. And Caroline is an idiot because even with the whole situation with Isaiah comes in and he says, "Oh yeah, I'm here because I want to get some legal advice. I got a job at Banneker and I want you to look over this agreement and whatnot." And Bill is like, "Oh yeah, well I don't do workplace law or some shit." So he's referring him to Tomas. How convenient. So that now he can face off with Tomas. Now, I didn't understand why Isaiah didn't recognize Tomas's name because Eva told him Tomas's name. She was like, "Yeah, my sister." And she told Isaiah the whole situation about her and Kat and Tomas. She said his name. So I guess maybe it's another nigga named Tomas. I don't know. But then he puts two and two together later on where they have a conversation. So Bill and Haley, um, comment in the chat what y'all think. How you think Bill gonna find out? I think preview said that Bill is gonna pass out at the benefit, and that's how they gonna find out that something wrong with him. I wonder if they're gonna do the right thing and figure out that it's poison in his system, and she probably gonna try to pin it on Dana. But I'm like, somebody get something on her. She need to be punished for something. Cause even if she ain't do this, then child, I want her to be found out about some shit. Cause this is getting on my damn nerves. But Bill, I don't feel no ways tired about him and this whole situation with Haley. Because Haley is sitting up there doing her worst with him. And that's what he get. I just did y'all, what did y'all think about her constantly asking about Isaiah? I feel like Bill is an idiot. Like you didn't pick up, are you that your ego that big that you can't pick up on the fact that this girl is over here bug-eyed and googly-eyed over Isaiah? And then she was asking Caroline about him. And Caroline, she's so protective over Bill. And you telling Bill the whole time, "Oh yeah, Danny this and Danny that." You talking shit about Danny and talking about how Haley is so dedicated to him. But you see Haley all in his computer. Now she over here talking to you about another ninja. How loyal are you to Bill, Caroline? Because it's very clear that Haley is up to something. Child. And Bill, I can't get past the fact that Bill's supposed to be a fixer, but you never knew that Haley was a scammer. You ain't do a background check on her before you married her or started dating her, and you blew up your whole marriage for this broad. Crazy, crazy, nasty work. Okay, crazy, nasty work. Um. Oh, Miss B says, "I ain't seen him spend no money or nothing. Is he broke?" Oh, that's a good question. Is Andre broke? Well, I think the private investigator looked at his finances and said that it can't be money because he has money. Remember, the private investigator said that Andre has money because that was Bill's whole thing. He thought that Andre was using her for her money, using Danny, that is, for her money. But then the private investigator said, no, he has money. So I don't think he's broke. Ms. B says, Haley is worse than that witch in Sleeping Beauty with that apple when it comes to them doggone drops. Right. And then Haley, you up here flirting with Isaiah. What you gonna do? Sleep with him? How you gonna swing that? You gonna be a widow and then get with him? Get with the younger man? That's crazy. Linnell Silas says, hi, what's up, Linnell? Thank you so much for joining. D says, I don't think Bill is an idiot. I think he's setting Haley up. You think so, D? Child, that would be the only thing. I hope so, but at this point, because that would be the only thing that would make any of this shit make sense. D says I don't think Bill is an idiot. I think yeah, okay, we said it the same. Okay. You know what? Listen. I hope she is setting his ass. I mean, he is setting her ass up. That would help me understand this more. All right, y'all. So let's go on over to Martin and Kat. So Martin is mad at Kat because he finds out because Samantha tells him that, oh, I overheard Kat talking about her sexual, interactions with Tomas. Now, mind you, Samantha is a teenager. So, her little hormones are going all over the daggone place. So for her to blame that on Kat having an adult conversation that she done eavesdropped on, that's crazy. And the fact that Martin blamed it on his sister, Kat is a grown woman. She's not going to sit there and be talking about schmecks in front of her niece. Now, if she overhears her having an adult conversation with Chelsea, what do you expect her to do? I'm sure she heard you giving Smitty back shots. The girl is clearly curious about the act of getting it on. Now, really, if you want to really get down to the nitty gritty, this is really Smitty and Martin's fault. Because remember if y'all remember back when Samantha was asking them about, she was taking a health class that was talking about anatomy and sexual education and all this, that, and the third. And she was asking Smitty questions. Smitty was uncomfortable and he didn't know what to say. So he kind of put it off. She needed to get a permission slip signed for her to even get in the class to talk about it. Martin didn't ask no questions, just signed off on it. So she was clearly curious about sex then. And they didn't listen to her. So now she out here, poor baby, out here trying to get the information wherever she can because her dads are too scared to have the conversation with her. So Martin goes and reams Kat's ass out. He says, you over here basically talking about schmecks in front of my damn daughter, the nerve of you. And Kat is like, are you kidding me? I'm a 20-plus-year-old woman and I waited until I was this old to get it on. If anything, you should be looking at me like a good example for your daughter. I wasn't out here giving out my hotcakes at 15 like her. And I just can't believe that Martin is blaming this on Kat. Samantha is going to do what she wants to do. Then he ultimately finds out that Kat found Samantha little hot and ass tail at the studio trying to give up them cookies. And she told Samantha to tell him. Now, Samantha told him, but she ain't tell him the whole damn story. And the fact that Kat confirmed that it was a half truth, he should have been looking at Samantha like, you lied to me. And I just think that he's putting too much on Kat. He really, really is. And for Kat to be like, I told her to tell you the truth, she decided not to tell you the truth, that's on her. And I gave her the room to talk to you about it without me coming and saying something. And I think it's fucked up that Martin is putting that on her. So Martin goes and he done quit the girl's job for her and everything. So Martin goes home and Smitty gets mad at him and he all back down memory lane of this is here you go. Why you quit the job and didn't talk to me about it? And child, Smitty, please don't go down this rabbit hole because, sir, we do not care. Do not do this, sir. So him and Martin get into a little disagreement over that, and then they come to the conclusion that okay, maybe it was a little he shouldn't have went on and quit the job. So now they agree that she don't need no key to the studio. They'll let her get the job back while she's over here talking to June. Now, mind you, her brother finds her at Orphy Jeans. And he's telling her, listen, You fucking up. Okay. Our dads love us, and you running out the house talking about you hate them and you wish they never adopted us type shit. That's fucked up. And she realizes that she made a mistake and that she should have never said that. But I'm like, girl, you that mad that they won't let you get that little pussy up? That's crazy. I just feel like Tyrell and Samantha are extremely green, and it just pains me to see how silly these two young people are. And Smitty and Martin really need to put a tighter hold on Samantha and put a chastity belt around her because she ready to just go ahead and dip them cakes in some butter, okay? That's what she trying to do with her grown ass. But listen, they all get back on the same page. Samantha has a conversation with June. Samantha basically trying to force her way onto June because she feels like, good, if I go live with June, maybe I can do what I want. I can have Nathan over here and give me, blow my back out real quick so I can say I lost my V card. And I'm like, Samantha, let me tell you something. That little boy gonna dip his sausage into your bun. He gonna tell everybody at school, and you gonna be the slut of the week. And you gotta know that. And he be done put that all over the internet. You so pressed to sleep with him, thinking that's gonna make him want you. That is not gonna make this man want you. This little boy wants you. She is dumb. And now Martin done ruined his relationship with his sister, all because Samantha trying to be hot in the damn ass. But I'm glad that they let her get her job back at Chelsea Cat. But she definitely don't need to be in that studio by herself, and she need to uh, pump her damn brakes on that little coochie, okay? But Martin and Smitty, I don't like how Smitty is always trying to dismiss June's value to the parentship of it all. Now, June is not really, um, she ain't on her feet. But June, I love the fact that she was honest with Samantha and told her, listen, living with me ain't really an option right now because I'm still trying to get my shit together. And with that being said, living with me ain't gonna be the deal. I think your dads are good to you and you need to apologize to them. So June tells her a story about her mom and her biological dad and the person that the mama married and how she talked bad about the to her mama, saying she ran her daddy off because June loved her father, but her father passed away, and she never got a chance to apologize for her behavior, because she had gone deep into her addiction, and she was never able to apologize to her mama either. So, she encourages Samantha to apologize. And I love the fact that Samantha went on ahead and also apologized about his behavior and how he always is jumping to anger. And I love how Smitty addressed that with Martin too, because Martin can't keep on turning into the damn Hulk every time somebody don't do something he on damn like. D says Haley is going to sleep with the young guy and get pregnant by him and pass it off as Bill's baby. Ooh! Now that's going to be something. That would be something. I hope Bill would get a damn DNA test. Miss B says hot cakes. Yes, hot in the ass. Okay. That's Miss Butterworth cakes over there. D. Herfer says their naivete is not consistent with having to survive a crackhead mom. Yeah. I'm like, y'all got beyond them gates and got silly. I don't get it. I don't get it. But y'all, all's good in the hood at the house of Smitty and Martin, okay? Ted over here at the hospital flirting with Shanice, talking about something he done trying to get back with Nicole. I'm like, damn, Ted, you just done trying? Uh, Ted just like, listen, I'm tired. I'm not about to be trying to get with this woman no more. She don't want me. She don't want me. She don't want me, okay? It is what it is. I'm about to go ahead and try my hand with Shanice. I'm like, damn, it is what it is. And Shanice opens her eyes up like, Okay. So you up for grabs? All right, we gonna see Mr. Richardson, Dr. Richardson. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead with it. But she gonna have something on her hands with that damn Leslie. Cause she really thinks that Ted is her man child. So as Ted is over here talking to Shanice, he's talking about some insurance for or something to pay for a surgery for somebody. And here comes Eva. She's eavesdropping on the conversation because she trying to get the surgery set up as well. Long story short, Eva calls her mom to get the money for it. Her mom, she trying to get her mother to donate the money because she got all this money now. And she ends the conversation, comes over and tells Ted her mom is ready to do it. She's like, Dad, this, blah, blah, blah. And here comes Kat and Nicole. So Kat overhears Ted calling, Kat overhears Eva calling Ted dad. Now Kat storms off and she's mad because the girl calling her dad. Now, Kat, I understand your feelings, baby, because listen, in this moment, Nicole was right standing there too, and she was supposed to be going to brunch with Kat. Now, number one, Nicole and Ted have been terrible parents to Kat at this point. Kat told them that Eva was trifling as fuck, and her mama was there to uproar some shit. That she was the first one to bring them to the bullshit, to bring the bullshit to them and let them know what was going on. Neither one of them checked on her when it came to the fact that Eva slept with Tomas. I don't even think that Ted knows that Eva did that. Nicole knows, and she sat up there defending Eva. It's like Kat is the villain in her whole family story. Martin over here blaming her for his daughter being hot and ass. It's real fucked up. It's like Kat against the whole damn family. But Kat, you cannot control your father wanting to be a father to his child. You cannot expect him to be angry with her. Eva didn't ask to come here, and he made her. So he has to be a father to her. And you're going to have to accept that, baby girl. You're going to have to accept that. So Eva gets Kat gets upset. She go home storming into the house and her house, and she telling Chelsea and Tomas, and both of them are pretty much telling her, listen, girl, that is his daughter, and I get it. Okay. Hell, I get it. Chelsea, like, I get it, child. But you're gonna have to get over that. That's his daughter. You can't tell your father who to have relationships with. But she's like, come hell or high water, I'm gonna make Eva pay. And Chelsea said, well, girl, it sounds like you sound more like Dana than you should. I wonder if this is them opening up a leadway to the story of peeping into people's thought process that Dana could possibly be Kat's mother. Like Dana swapped the babies. With Kat acting like Dana, I wonder if she really is Dana's daughter. So that may be what the writers are trying to drum up with this whole lead way down this path of the story. Who knows? We shall see. So Kat gets into an argument with Tomas. Tomas is like, I done told you to stop this whole foolishness with Eva. And he basically agrees that what she's doing too much where it comes to Eva, and that she allows the talks of Eva and her existence to constantly get in the middle of their relationship. And he's frankly tired of it. He feels like her vindictive nature towards Eva is putting a divide between the two of them and their relationship. And I get it. Tomas is absolutely right. Kat is doing entirely too much, and she is letting the existence of Eva monopolize her life. And I think that she need to call her parents out on their lack of support of her. I really do. And I'm like, damn, Nicole, you telling Kat, giving her terrible advice. What type of therapist are you? You giving her advice to stay with Tomas and forgive Eva when you couldn't even forgive your own damn husband. Girl, I wouldn't pay Nicole for no damn session to save my life. Child, please. So moving on, justice for Kat. Kat, you can't tell that man to not be a father to Eva, but I want everybody to stop treating Kat bad. Now, where is this? We don't went 2 damn weeks basically. We saw Vernon walk into one of the Articulate's hotel room because I know that was Sharon. We don't went a whole week and some days or whatever at this point without figuring out what the hell Vernon was doing in that hotel room. When we gonna go back to that story? And I'm sick and tired of the thoughts out there that Dana Leslie is Vernon's child. Vernon met uh, Anita when she was already famous. So Barbara probably had already offed herself before Vernon could ever meet her. So I don't really understand the connection between Vernon sleeping with Barbara that everybody's trying to create. And I don't think he's sleeping with Sharon either. I think he's trying to write a song or sing or something because in one episode he was singing behind Anita. And Vernon can actually sing. The character Clifton Davis, he can actually sing a little bit. So him singing terribly at the piano with Anita, I think that was just a preface for uh um him singing at the benefit. So, and last but not least, um Danny's best friend, child, forget her name because she comes in with that whack ass accent, comes to the house because they're getting ready to, Danny and Andre are getting ready to go do this photo shoot. And she tells them that she can't go because she got to go sign some other person that is really important for them in the agency. So they got to go do the photo shoot on their own. And I think this is going to be a good trip for Andre and Danny to go on their own. I think that I'm loving Andre and Danny together. I'm loving Haley poisoning Bill. I think he getting his just desserts back. I'm loving Andre turning down Ashley. I'm loving, I don't know. I'm kind of loving Nicole softening up to Ted a little bit. I want them to sleep together again. I want them to get close again and piss Leslie off to show her that she ain't one monkey ain't stopping no damn show. And I want Leslie to get caught. Oh, and we didn't talk about Tomas meeting up with Isaiah to handle his case. Now, Isaiah asked Tomas, is it going to be a conflict of interest? Because he realizes that Tomas is the guy, in fact, that Eva was talking about with that whole triangle of Kat being her sister and him knowing that Tomas slept with her. And I'm like, okay, Isaiah, how close are you and Eva at this point? Help me understand. But y'all, it's getting good. Okay, I'm interested. I'm excited to see what these new storylines is going to produce. Okay, Haley, child, you are just so obvious, girl. It is. I can't wait to see what happens because Bill ain't looking lethargic or nothing. He done drank all this poison. I don't know how potent this damn poison is. It's just gonna all happen at once. We shall see, y'all. We shall see. D Herfer says I didn't think we read that. The naivete is not consistent with having to survive a crackhead mom, right? Those two, because here's the thing, those two came to them at 9 years old. One was 9 and one was 7, I believe. 9 or 8. Are they 2 years apart? One, I think they're a year apart. I'm not sure. But yeah, y'all, that's it. That's all I got. I know it's late. I'm gonna let y'all go on to bed because I'm gonna go and take my Felicia braid head ass to bed too. But thank y'all so much for staying up with me. Please, please don't hesitate to keep the conversation going in the chat. If you are rewatching this, let me know what you think. What do y'all think is going on with Andre? Why do you think that Andre don't want to take pictures? Who do you think Ashley gonna move on with? What do we need those characters for now? Because Ashley and Andre just on screen chemistry is just not there. And typically that's what you need for these characters to move forward. Now I know that there's going to be some new characters coming on soon. um, I would love to see one of them go Ashley gravitate towards another man and leave Andre the hell alone. I'm not really excited about the Shanice and um Ted of it all, but we'll see how that goes. Um, yeah, y'all, is Kat going to get her wish? She gonna go. What's gonna happen when she go and do this ultimatum with Ted? What you think Ted gonna tell her? We shall see. But thank y'all so much for watching. Please, please don't forget to hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Because what you waiting on, okay? Go on and get in the comment section. Let's talk because I talk back. And thank you so much for watching. I love y'all. It means it. All right. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out.